just touches the ball. Just before going out there, Kapil Hoble. It's very clumsy for him. He knew he was offside. He stopped his run, but then he decides to head it. A chance to get some pressure off them, Panjim Footballers. Another foul on Papuya this time. Papuya shielding the ball off their Lalrem, but giving the foul away. Valmiki Miranda. Papuya really desperate to start proceedings quickly. We saw a heated affair in our last game over here. Youth Club of Manora versus Kalingut Association. Youth Club of Manora pulling off a historic victory for the first time ever in the Selvel Goa Professional League. That's another offside given by the assistant referee. That's a long ball taken by Dylan. Slightly long. Liston Cardozo. This is Wasim Inamdar. We haven't seen much action in the attacking third from FC Goa. 21 minutes on the clock. Neither goalkeeper has had a sweat to drop yet. Is Dylan. That's a good header. Good defensive header. But this is the chance. Wasim Inamdar. There you see that pace of Wasim Inamdar. He's a very, very naggy character. He will not leave you till he's actually got the ball at the back of the net. Good header again, this time by the FC Goa defenders. Liston takes a throw in, comes off Papuya, and another throw in for Panjim Footballers. Joyson cannot win the ball back. This is Kapil Hoble. Loses the ball out yet again, and this is clumsy football at the moment. And that is finally given. Referee did try to play advantage, but the assistant referee raised his flag for offside. Let me see that action replay again. Just catching him over there. This free kick in another dangerous position for Panjim Footballers. To take the free kick, Panjim Footballers with the flick on, but goes slightly wide of goal. There's that ball again, and Janio was the one who rose the highest, but his flick goes over the bar. It did take a deflection on the way, but it has gone out for a corner for Panjim Footballers. This is a good start, I must say, from Panjim Footballers, although they haven't troubled Dylan yet, which might change in the next few minutes. But this is Valmiki. It's a good ball in, and that is the surprise goal! Dylan De Silva, the hero of the last game against Velsa, where he saved a super penalty. Probably should have done much better on that occasion. We will see this again. Valmiki Miranda. Valmiki puts in a good cross, but that is poor goalkeeping from Dylan. And Brian Faria was unable to clear that, and that man who's come into the team again today in the first 11, the left back Prasil, is the one who scores the first goal of the match. And here we see that replay again, crossed in with his left foot, Valmiki Miranda. Great follow up by Prasil. Prasil urging his teammates on. That's a very poor goal to concede for FC Goa. Dylan will be so disappointed with that piece of goalkeeping. Serino to Christy Davis. We haven't seen much of Bryson today. Probably one of the reasons why FC Goa are so quiet in the attacking third. But like I said, things might change very, very quickly here. Here's Valmiki. Plays it to Akram. Back with Akram. Plays it back to his goalkeeper Preston Rego. Beautiful receiving from Sahil Prasil. And there's another hopeful long ball by Liston Cardozo, but this time easily dealt with the FC Goa. By the FC Goa defense. Brian. That's a good ball, and that's a good effort. Just needed to be on target over there. Preston Rego would have been worried for a few seconds over there if it was on target, but you'll see that chance again. Kapil Hoble decides to go for it, but slightly off target. This is Lalram Ruata. The stars of FC Goa really haven't put these Panjim Footballers' defense under any kind of pressure. To start proceedings with the goal kick taken by Preston Rego. Papuya wins a good header, and it goes out for a throw-in for Panjim Footballers. Liston. Prussell clears it up, and that went straight to Joyson, who tried to head it down for Lokesh Kumar, but this has so far been a very clumsy game for FC Goa. There you see Lalrem Roata, he didn't need to do that, just pulls his jersey. This is Akram. Goes back to his keeper, Preston Rego. Not very happy with himself over there, Sarinho. Here's Christy Davis, back to Brian Faria. To Luang Tiralte. Lalrem. Bryson. That's again very, very good play from Sarinho. Here's FC Goa on the attack. Takes the shot, but goes out for an FC Goa throw-in on the right hand side. And we see a player down for FC Goa. And that is Sarinho Fernandez, who missed the last game through an injury. Sarinho. There we see how he got injured. He did catch him a little there, but not to the extent that he's making off it. In the meantime, the referee calls for the cooling break, and boy, do the players need a cooling break now or not, because it's almost 35 degrees hot out there. Panjim Footballers leading, courtesy that goal from Prussell. Here's Valmiki Miranda. This is that goal again. Valmiki crosses in with his left, but Dylan De Silva, what have you done? He won't be happy with himself. He sets high standards for himself, Dylan De Silva. Luang Tiralte to take the throw-in to start proceedings after the cooling break. Delton Colasso, we've not seen much of him either today. Very exciting player. Bryson holds off the game for FC Goa, and that's a beautiful ball through, but well defended again by Panjim Footballers. This is a scramble in the box at the moment, and finally FC Goa gives away the foul. You see that scrap in the box. Didn't quite get hold of it, Preston Rego. Brian Faria. That's beautifully done by Valmiki Miranda. He's really made a difference in the middle of the park for Panjim Football. That's another great cross in. That was a good leap, but Joyson really couldn't keep that on target, but that was a very good leap. Jovito Fernandez with the cross in. That was a decent leap from Joyson, but gotta keep it on target if you want to score. Dylan plays it to Brian. Brian goes long, but Delton Colasso now changing wings, looking for some space because he's almost been absent from the field of play. Prasil all smiles always, and Ralte picks up the ball in the defense for FC Goa. Brian Faria plays it to Papuya. Serino goes long, but Wasim Enamdar ends up fouling Liston Cardozo. That's going to be another very interesting battle today. Wasim Enamdar over there. It's going to be a long kick from Preston Rego, and it is. And this is another good chance right now. Lokesh Kumar Talwar with the cross in, but Brian Faria blocking it. There's no chance the referee will give that for a handball. His hands were right behind him. All smiles now, the Panjim Footballers. But can they hold on to this lead? Panjim Footballers, what an upset this would be, but this is given away. That's a long shot! Dylan dives to his right and saves it with both hands, but that's another giveaway from Brian Faria. We'll have a look at the replay. Here's Lloyd Cardozo. Still controlling the ball there. Into the box now, Panjim Footballers, but one too many defenders for Lloyd Cardozo. Trying to do all on his own because he's barely got support in that FC Goa box. Kapil Hoble looking for Christy Davis, but Christy Davis is off position and he couldn't read that pass from Kapil Hoble. Look at him running. The hard-working Kapil Hoble. Now this is Dylan with the ball. We see a player for Panjim Footballers down on the ground. There we see Brian Faria giving the ball away very, very cheaply. He's a very lucky man, that Valmiki Miranda, who has kept the shot on target, but thanks to Dylan, the scoreline remains FC Goa 0 and Panjim Footballers 1. FC Goa start proceedings again from the back. Look at how deep Lalram Ruata has come back. That's very, very well done from Joyson. Akash plays it back to Akram. Akram to Preston. Another throw in for Panjim Footballers. Like I said, you cannot take these young boys for granted, and FC Goa are finding it extremely difficult to get past this Panjim Footballers defense line. On the other hand, it's been made more difficult the job because Panjim Footballers Prasil has scored from a Valmiki Miranda cross. Bryson to Lalrem. This is Serino. Bryson. Serino plays it long. Goalkeeper Preston Rego comes out and clears it. Luckily it has gone straight to a Panjim Footballers' feet, and Preston Rego telling everyone to calm down. He grabs the ball, waits for Wasim Inamdar. Now he'll take a long goal kick. Preston Rego. Let's head it down. This is Joyson. That's a dangerous tackle from Papuya. No one really in the box there. Here's Delton. What can he do? Where can he work his magic? We see twisting and turning, increasing the pace. Akram Yadwad to take the throw in. There we see that moment from Delton Colasso. Plays it to Wasim Inamdar, but Wasim Inamdar is standing in an offside position. This is another chance. Can he keep it in control? Slightly off balance over there. Prasil. Again, very good work done. This is Wasim Inamdar running at the Panjim Footballers' defense. Still going Wasim Inamdar, twisting and turning. This is Bryson with the shot. Good attempt, but slightly off target. Goes wide of the goal. Preston Rego plays it short to Janio. Janio tries to play it long, looking for Lloyd Cardozo, but this has gone out for an FC Goa throw-in. Brian Faria plays it long again, more hopeful than anything else, but anything can happen literally in a game of football, like we saw in the game of Youth Club of Manora. Here's Lalrem. This is a chance. Wasim Inamdar, will he get there? He does, but that is brilliant work from Preston Rego. Comes out swiftly, beats Wasim Inamdar on pace. You see that replay again. Luang T plays a beautiful through ball to Wasim, who tries to reach it just about, missing by a whisker, and into the safe hands of Preston Rego. Luang T again tries to pull it back. This is Lalrem playing back to Brian. This is Serino. Serino twisting and turning, going past Liston Cardozo, puts in a good cross. Kapil Hoble did rise above the goalkeeper, but in the end was too high from him. There we see that replay. And the ball did come, but The referee has given a goal kick. Preston Rego hooks the ball up. There's literally a fight going on in the midfield region between FC Goa and Panjim Footballers. We've really not seen anything from Bryson Fernandes, whereas the midfield has been absolutely led by Valmiki Miranda today. Here's Lalrem moving forward, and there's the confirmation of the 3 minutes of additional time. Can FC Goa get one back and get the equalizer before half time? This is Lalrem. A lot of chit chat going on. This is Wasim Inamdar. Preston Rego with the ball. Quickly paid. This is Bryson. Another player down, but Lloyd Cardozo gets a yellow card for Panjim Footballers. That's a poor red card to have. Not happy man there, Lloyd Cardozo. He does get the yellow card. And that's a good, another outstepped pass given. You see Delton Colasso, the pacey winger. Lalem Ruata. Kapil Hoble goes back to his defenders Papuya. Here's Luangti. Now picked up by Lokesh Kumar Talwar. There's a lot of chit chat going on. Valmiki has been a revelation today. He's been everywhere on that field, defensively and attackingly, slightly overshadowing the likes of Akash Sanadi today. That's another hopeful ball up. Delton Colasso! What an effort! What an effort that is from Delton Colasso. We'll see that in the replay again. Here's Bryson. It was a beautifully left-footed floated cross in. Delton was not offside, and he rattles Preston Rego's goal with a picture of a shot. It's a great effort from Delton. Sarino takes the throw in. Zilalrem pushed off the ball, and the counter attack is on Lloyd Cardozo. It was Liston, and that is the halftime whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, the halftime score is a surprise one. It's a David and Goliath battle, but you will not know who David is and who Goliath is after seeing the first half, because Panjim Footballers have absolutely taken FC Goa by shock, because they lead the rejuvenated the juggernaut of FC Goa. 1-0 at halftime. And this should be a very, very interesting second half, because we've seen FC Goa come back from 1 goal down to win 2-1. Can they do it again? Or is this going to be a harsh afternoon for FC Goa? We'll be back shortly after the lemon break. We'll be moving over to the highlight session. And we're back after half time. We're just waiting for the two teams to walk out because the referees are ready, and we can see the two teams walking out. And what a second half we can anticipate here at the Duler Stadium, because Panjim Footballers have really taken the game to FC Goa. Tegi Cardozo will have his task cut out. He'll be very disappointed with that first half, because FC Goa did look like a team which was rejuvenated, and this loss, if they actually lose this match, they would really undo all the good work that they have done in the last 3 matches after that defeat to Selvel Goa FC. They really need to mount a comeback. Both teams looked very focused, but Delton Colasso, like always, posing a threat to Panjim Footballers. He rattled the post. Preston Rego's bar post. Can he find the net in the second half? Can he lead FC Goa to victory? Oh, very, very pumped up Panjim Footballers today, looking to prove themselves against the juggernaut of FC Goa. And the referee blows the whistle for the second half, and this is early pressing from FC Goa. They will look to put this team of Panjim Footballers, the White Brigade, under a lot of pressure from the onset of the second half, but they really need to get their act together here, FC Goa. There were a lot of missed passes. They didn't have Bryson too much into the game. They didn't bring him into the game too much in the first half. And this is Panjim Footballers again pressing FC Goa in their own half, and then very organized in their defense today, Panjim Footballers so far. Lalrem Ruata looking for the long ball. He's also been off color today, Lalrem Ruata. He's been overpowered by that Panjim Footballers midfield. Looked quite flustered in the first half, but trying to gain as much time as possible. The goalkeeper Preston Rego of Panjim Footballers trying to keep it in control, Joyson, but fails to do so. This is Serino to Lalrem Ruata. That's another long ball, looking more hopeful than anything else, looking for Wasim Inamdar. That is brilliant covering from Liston Cardozo. He's had a very, very good game defensively, Liston Cardozo. That left wing of FC Goa does pose a threat for any team. And Chandan Gawas coming on in place of Jovito Fernandez. Chandan Gawas kept on the bench today. Jovito Fernandez has played a decent game, but like Thomas Alvarez mentioned in his pre-match interview, that he has an experienced bench with him, and Chandan Gawas is one of the more experienced players in this Panjim Footballers team. He's been also very impressive in this year's Selvel Goa Professional League, Chandan Gawas. We see a slightly dejected bench of FC Goa at the moment. We've seen them very choppy in the first half, before Panjim Footballers scored that lone goal. They seem quite down, but the players have to lift themselves up. To get this game going for them and keep moving them forward in the table. And this is a great ball from Lalrem Ruata. This is a chance, and Kapil Hoble does not keep that in because it has come off a Panjim Footballers player, and this is run out for a corner. Janio has led his men well today. Bryson Fernandez. Bryson. It's not been the best of his days, but here he is. He can change the game around any time. Wasim Inamdar holding on to the ball a little too long. Giving the ball away initially, and that was a good ball looking for Lloyd Cardozo, but well covered by Luang T. Luang T Ralte makes the run down the left hand side, but easily collected by Preston Rego. Bryson again mispassing, looking for Delton Colasso. But yet again, the most impressive player today for FC Goa, Delton Colasso, jersey number 17. He's a one-man show on that right wing and the left wing. He's changing wings, he's changing positions. He's a man to watch out for in the future, Delton Colasso. This is Christy Davis. Again, communication error from the FC Goa players, and that is very dangerous, and that could be a yellow card for Papuya, and it is a yellow card for Papuya. That could have been a clear goal scoring opportunity. We'll see what happened here. Christy Davis losing the ball to Janio, and then Akash Sanadi had put Lloyd Cardozo through on goal, but Papuya over there just catching Lloyd Cardozo with his elbow, bringing him down. Akash Sanadi to take this free kick. Can they get a second goal? He's gone for goal over there. Dylan De Silva seemed slightly bothered for a moment, but in the end it sailed over the post. This is Papuya. Serino. This is Serino again. Good work from Lalrem. Again, Christy Davis not having a great match again today. Akash pressing Bryson, and again does very well against Bryson. Akash Sanadi. Boy, that midfield of Panjim is really working well today. And things are getting heated down the middle. Papuya going neck to neck with Akram Yadwad over there. Lalrem Ruata being brought down there by Akram. That could have been dangerous for Papuya. The referee is dealing with it nicely. Papuya could have been off, but he's kept his cool. And a substitute being made. And guess who's coming on? The man who made the difference. Man who made all the difference in the last game. Opened the scoring against Welsau. The legendary Romeo Fernandes. Still very young, but he is considered a legend. Has played for the likes of Atletico Paranaense in the Brazilian Super League. He's back in the FC Goa team, just getting his act together. Has played in the ISL. His experience will definitely count something for FC Goa. Last time he did score with his first touch. This is Serino with the corner. It was a good one, but it was Janio Fernandes who put his body on the line against Christy Davis. Does well and wins a foul for Panjim Footballers. There was a good corner in the end from Serino. But what can Romeo Fernandes do? He's already scored one, coming off the bench against Welsau. Preston Rego. That's better play from FC Goa. Lalrem. This is Delton Colasso. Beautifully taken by Delton. Serino plays it to Bryson. There's the battle. Akash Sanadi versus Bryson. He's really hassling Bryson over there, Akash Sanadi. But Bryson comes off brilliantly over there and plays an absolute speecher of a ball. Wow, that could have been so beautiful to watch if Christy Davis could have made it, but fantastic work from Bryson Fernandes. This is Joyson. Things are lighting up here. And you see that he just takes these two Panjim Footballers players for a ride and then plays a beautiful through ball for Christy Davis, but very well done by Preston Rego, the goalkeeper. Is Liston Cardozo. Plays it long with his throw in, and this is Lloyd Cardozo to Liston. Liston puts in a decent cross, and that's Chandan Gawas with flicks on the header, but not kept on target from Chandan Gawas. We know that he can score goals. He's an opportunist, gets into good positions in the attacking third, but could not keep that on target, Chandan Gawas. The game is just opening up a little bit here. Here's Luang Tiralte. And this is being pressed. Romeo Fernandes. And that's very well done by Valmiki. Chanio plays it wide, beautifully spread out, and this is Chandan Gawas who wins the throw-in against Serino Fernandes, holding it up nicely. Chandan Gawas. He definitely is a man to watch out for FC Goa in the Panjim Footballers ranks. Here's Liston. Here's Chandan. Joyson. That's beautifully done by Joyson, but Lalrem Ruata gives the foul away. And Lalrem Ruata wins, or rather gets a yellow card. There should absolutely be no complaints from Lalrem. There was a kick out at Chandan over there. This is the confirmation of the yellow card. Lalrem Ruata. Akash Sanadi will take this free kick, put into the box, but not many Panjim footballers in the box. This is Valmiki. Brian does well, the captain. Here's Joyson. Does well over there. Shields the ball off, and it's gone out for a goal kick for FC Goa. There was a battle between Lokesh Kumar and Bryson over there. Lalrem. Brian. The passing range for FC Goa has been slightly off today. Dylan collects the ball and plays it quickly to Brian Faria. This is Lalrem looking for Kapil Hoble, who loses the ball, cannot keep it in control. Again Lalrem does well, but Valmiki comes out with the ball. Akash Sanadi, what a game he is having in the middle of the park. But looks for Joyson, who cannot get to the ball. FC Goa are back in possession. This has been the problem with FC Goa. They've not been holding on to possession in that midfield area. This is Sarinho now, holding on to the ball too much. That's again beautifully done by Joyson. He's been a revelation on the field today, along with Akash. This is Christy Davis. Lalrem tries to look for Kapil Hoble with the delicate chip, but Preston Rego well up to the task. Takes the kick, but straight to Sarinho Fernandez. Janio covers it up. This is Chandan Gawas. Plays it to Lloyd Cardozo. Beautifully done. Plays a good 1-2 with Chandan, but Chandan cannot get it back to Lloyd Cardozo. This is Luangti. Brian to Papuya. Papuya has to be careful. He's already on a yellow card. This is Lalrem. Wins the throw in. Jersey number 20. Joybert coming on. And Luang Tiralte going off. So that is an attacking change. Degi Cardozo going all out now. He knows the importance of this game. If they do want to keep in touch with the league leaders and runaway leaders, I should say, Salgaonkar Football Club, this match is extremely important. Although there's a long way to go in the league, this being a single leg fixture this time around in the Selvel Goa Professional League, each and every mistake, each and every game would really count. And Salgaonkar at the moment don't look like they're going to make too many mistakes, but this is football, you never know. But FC Goa cannot take things for granted, the 2018 champions of the Goa Professional League. Romeo Fernandez hasn't had too much of an impact since he's come on, but he can change the game at any moment. But here's the free kick from Sarinho, and well headed out by Janio Fernandez. Like I said, Romeo Fernandez can change the game anytime with a piece of magic. And this is a corner. Will be taken by Bryson. Bryson with a good corner. But again, well defended, and the shot comes in, which sails over Preston Rego's post. And that shot did come from that man, Romeo Fernandes, on his right foot. Papuya heads the ball. Here's Romeo. Rualta to Joybird, but Joybird cannot get that through to Romeo. Goes out for a throw-in. This is Kapil Hoble. Again, bad touch from Lalrem. Brian Faria heads it to Papuya. And that is offside on Delton Colasso. But my word, as in Liston Cardozo had the game of his life so far. He's not let anything go past him on that left hand side. He's been absolutely fantastic today, Liston Cardozo, defensively. It's a long ball played forward by Preston Rego. Lokesh Kumar Talwar trying to keep in touch with the ball, but Romeo Fernandes too powerful for him, and this is played wide to the very impressive Delton Colasso. Serino. Again, absolutely fantastic from Liston Cardozo. Great defending. Very aggressive, but very effective as well. Brian Faria looks for the long ball, but Liston Cardozo is almost on a mission to not let anything past him today. Papuya tries to chip the ball through, but Preston Rego will have no problems in collecting that ball easily and trying to spread it out quickly. Bryson again gives the ball away. There's Valmiki, and that is a frustration from Bryson over there. We could see this coming from Bryson because he has been a lonely figure at the middle of the field today. He's really gone at Valmiki. There you go, there you see that tussle. That was absolutely not needed from Bryson Fernandes. Not sportsmanlike at all from the young lad. What card will it be for Bryson Fernandes? It is a straight red card for Bryson Fernandes, and this goes from bad to worse for FC Goa. FC Goa are losing the plot here at the Duler Stadium. Bryson Fernandes, ever so impressive in the last few matches, has completely lost it today. 65th minute, and he has to go off to the changing room. .67 on the clock. It is Panjim Footballers 1, FC Goa 0, and now it is 11 against 10 because Bryson Fernandes of FC Goa has been sent off. Valmiki Miranda has also got a yellow card there for Panjim Footballers. Well kept in by Papuya, but given away. Akash Sanadi. This is Chandan Gawas. The tackle comes in from Christy Davis, but we'll see that action replay again. Chandan Gawas trying, and that, you know why Christy Davis is not happy, because it did come off Chandan Gawas in the end, but a corner has been given to Panjim Footballers. A rare mistake from the referee. We've seen some good refereeing in the Selvel Goa Professional League this year, but they're all humans, we're all humans, and referees do make mistakes. Akash puts it back in. And this is Lalrem on the counter for FC Goa. Tries to play it through, but well headed out by Akram Yadwad. What a day to remember this will be if Panjim Footballers can pull this win off against FC Goa. It won't only dent the hopes of FC Goa in the title race, but it will also propel a team like Panjim Footballers, who have been dwelling mostly in the middle, to really go for that top 4 position. This would be a real confidence booster for the players of Panjim, because they would be keen on rubbing shoulders with the top teams of the league. FC Goa being the champions of the 2018 edition of the Goa Professional League. They have been very poor under the circumstances today against Panjim Footballers. Like I had said, there's not going to be an easy ride today for FC Goa, and they really are giving a run for their money for this FC Goa team. Not just giving a run, they are dominating this FC Goa team at the moment. This is very poor football. This is Valmiki! Takes a deflection, and Dylan De Silva was stranded on goal. Let me see that poor ball, poor football all around. Lalrem Ruata, what are you doing? Because you've just given the ball away cheaply to Valmiki, whose deflection has left Dylan De Silva stranded on goal. However, it's a corner for Panjim Footballers. Akash Sanadi to take this corner. Not too many players forward for Panjim Footballers, yet Joyson gets his head to it, which goes straight to Dylan De Silva. Here's Papuya. Can FC Goa mount a challenge with 10 men and get the equalizer, or maybe the win? Can we see a fight back from FC Goa? And that man, Romeo Fernandez, can definitely turn this match around. And Liston Cardozo cannot believe that he's just got a yellow card, but we'll see it in the action replay. That is good work from Romeo, but he knew what he was doing. He was looking for the slightest touch from Liston Cardozo, and that's all you need in today's football. and he goes down, and Liston Cardozo does get the yellow card. There's a good chance. Sereno Fernandez taking the free kick. That's a good opportunity. Papuya just flicked the header on. Lokesh Kumar eventually clears the ball with his left. Another ball comes in, but again well defended by Liston Cardozo. Here's Papuya. Valmiki in chase. Sereno tries to go past Liston. This is Papuya shielding off Lloyd Cardozo. Does very well over there, and Brian Faria to Delton Colasso, who has come back almost into the defense, and that is a through ball for Joyson, and Dylan comes out, and that's deflected onto almost the goal, but Brian Faria clears the ball. FC Goa are living dangerously, but this is Sereno Fernandez. And there is a foul given. Janio Fernandez does get the yellow card. Kapil Hoble with the ball. Sereno takes it beautifully. Did he clip him from the back? It's not clear from the replay, but Janio Fernandez gets the yellow card. And this is a good opportunity for FC Goa to come back into the game. But what drama. We will hold on to that dangerous free kick, because Joyson seems to have injured himself, and the referee has called for a cooling break. Joyson has been absolutely sensational today for Panjim Footballers. He's put in a good shift and complimented Akash Sanadi in midfield, which has kept the likes of Bryson Fernandez quiet today. Bryson, of course, getting the red card for retaliating and pushing Valmiki on the face. Sereno and Romeo Fernandez standing over the ball. What an ominous sight this must be for the goalkeeper Preston Rego. Will it be Sereno or will it be Romeo Fernandez? Can they convert this free kick? Romeo Fernandez and Sereno, who will be the man? Romeo Fernandez with a belter, but it just hits the top of the bar, and a huge let off for Panjim Footballers. Here we see that free kick again, beautifully taken. What class from Romeo Fernandez. We know what he's capable of. We know that he can change the game around. And this is still Delton Colasso. That is a poor effort from Delton Colasso. He's been slightly off color today, but we know what he can do and what he is capable of, Delton Colasso. But wow, what a free kick that was from Romeo Fernandez. The goalkeeper was left standing. He had absolutely no chance. This is Sarinho Fernandez. It's Christie. To Lalrem. Lalrem plays it to Papuya. Papuya hits it straight into Valmiki. Here's Brian Faria. Again, like, there was no almost need of that long ball. They could have played it from the back, but Papuya decides to go for that long ball, and in the end he gives away a throw. It's good to see Joyson back on the field for Panjim Footballers. We have another substitution happening. Lokesh Kumar Talwar going off the field. And Krishna Vasudev Gawas coming on in place of Lokesh Kumar Talwar. Dylan De Silva spreads it wide. This is Brian to Papuya. Papuya plays it down the left hand side to Delton with a brilliant ball to Sarinho. There's that combination again. That's a good cross in as well, but what a great defensive header that is from Akram Yadwad. We'll see this again. Good football all around. Delton Colasso puts the ball to Sarinho, who puts in a delightful cross in. But look at that leap and header from Akram Yadwad. Absolutely fantastic defensive header from Akram. Romeo Fernandez to take this corner in. Romeo takes it a corner, and that is another chance. It does come off a Panjim player, but there are protests all around for a penalty kick. But it would have been very harsh for the referee to give that as a penalty kick because the hand was very close to him. That's another beautiful ball in, but very well dealt with by Preston Rego. But FC Goa, 10-man FC Goa are really going for it here. Panjim Footballers are huffing and puffing at the moment. Christy Davis with the header. Here's Sarinho. Gives the ball away. Delton Colasso and chase. Chandan Gawas picks up the ball. And that is a great ball, but Lloyd Cardozo is just offside. We'll see it in the replay. Ball picked up by Chandan. Yes, and that is offside on Lloyd Cardozo. Taken long by Dylan De Silva. Another header one by Prasil, who's scored the only goal of the game so far. Romeo just going down on the ground. He's just come back onto the football field. And he looks in considerable amount of pain. Romeo Fernandez. All the football fans, whether you're a Panjim Footballer supporter or an FC Goa supporter, you will be praying that Romeo Fernandez will be able to come back onto the field. But the stretcher has been called. Romeo Fernandez will have to be substituted. There's a substitute being made. Romeo Fernandez has been taken off, and Flan Ansel Gomes has come on for FC Goa. Flan, can he impact the game for 10 men FC Goa? But boy, Liston Cardozo has been almost unbeatable today. He just has to calm himself down, Liston Cardozo. He's almost complaining every time there's this touch on him. Here's Joybot, just over on the ball over there. This is Valmiki. What an effort this has been from every single individual of Panjim Footballers. Each and every one of them, each and every footballer of Panjim have done their job to perfection so far. But they must not lose their concentration, because we are into the final 5 minutes of the game. There's Prussell, the only goal scorer of the match. This is Christy Davis. This is Papuya. This is Ansel. To Papuya. To Flan. Flan wins the free kick. Papuya to take the free kick. We will see jubilant celebrations at the end of this match if Panjim Footballers hold on to this lead of theirs. Papuya with the free kick, and how poor is that from the young lad. It has gone way over the bar, and he is disappointed with himself. Preston Rego takes the goal kick, but straight to Lalrem, who heads it, but Panjim Footballers win it back. This is Lalrem again. Papuya, and that's given away by Papuya again. This is Joyson, but Brian does well. Has not had a good match, being the captain of the team, Brian Faria. He's not done too many mistakes, but his team has let him down. It's not very impressive football from FC Goa today. They must pick themselves up if they really dream to get hold of the title, which they had won last in 2018. And this is Chandan Gawas trying to keep the ball in. Chandan Gawas, beautifully done by Chandan Gawas, lays it off, and that is a chance for Lloyd Cardozo. But look at this, Sereno Fernandez on the other end. This is end-to-end football, but Janio Fernandez holding Sereno. Beautifully worked by Panjim Footballers. Absolutely brilliant defending. Liston Cardozo and Janio Fernandez have been absolutely flawless today defensively. And this is Chandan Gawas. Look at the impact he's had today in the game, but Papuya does well. Plays it back to Dylan. And another mistrap from Kapil Hoble. Nothing seems to be going right for FC Goa in today's match. You see an animated Degi Cardozo on the touchline, but there's only little that you can do if your players are not performing on the field. This is Brian Faria. Lalrem to Flan. Flan holding on to the ball. This is Flan again. Flan plays it wide to Delton Colasso. What can he do? Cuts in Delton. Plays it to Christy Davis. This is Papuya. This is Flan to Delton. Again pushing Delton back. Liston Cardozo. He's been absolutely spot on today, Liston Cardozo. This is a chance. Joybert with the ball. This is a chance, and again it's been shot over by Kapil Hoble. The ball ricocheting and almost like pinball happening over there in just outside the box of the Panjim Footballers. Eventually falls to Kapil Hoble, who almost shoots for the stars. Preston Rego plays it long. 30 seconds left of normal time. What can FC Goa do? Lloyd Cardozo pressing Kapil Hoble and doing brilliantly, winning the ball and playing it to Krishnadas Gawas, who wins the throw-in. Kapil Hoble is on the ground now. 6 minutes of additional time. We still have 6 minutes. We still have 6 minutes for FC Goa to redeem themselves. But it can get worse for them as well. But Dylan Da Silva picks up the ball and spreads it straight to Delton Colasso. This is Chandan Gawas who's fouled Delton Colasso over there. Dylan Da Silva urging his players to move forward. It was his mistake in the end which has led to the goal for Prasil, who wins that header again. Lloyd Cardozo put forward by Krishnadas Gawas. Dylan Da Silva comes out and plays a long ball, but that should be easily collected by Preston Rego. This is Chandan Gawas. Tries to keep the ball in, but this is Papuya. Beautifully picked up and intercepted by today's man of the match, Prasil, for me. He's been outstanding defensively. There would be quite a few contenders actually for today's man of the match if Panjim Footballers pick up the win. And this is a chance. Lloyd Cardozo! He wouldn't have a better chance to put his name on the score sheet. And Lloyd Cardozo is being substituted. Cyril Dice will be the man who will replace him. Zakar Sanari to Joyson, who slyly slips it through to Lloyd Cardozo, who had the chance but he puts it wide. But like I was saying, there would be quite a few man of the match contenders today for Panjim Footballers. Liston Cardozo would be right on top of my list. Prasil, he has scored the goal and has been defensively very stable. Janio Fernandez has been flawless. Akash Sanadi, if ever there was a decision to make for someone, this is the most difficult decision. Who's going to get the man of the match today? Because it's been absolutely sensational from the whole team. of Panjim Footballers. And that is another red card. A second yellow card for Brian Faria. Believe it or not, FC Goa are down to 9 men. The captain, Brian Faria, leading his team today. Not only are they losing 1-0 to Panjim Footballers, they are down to 9 men. And you see a very, very subdued Brian Faria walking off without any protest. And Panjim Footballers right now sense that they can get a goal or two more unless Delton Colasso has different ideas. Here's Delton Colasso! And he was offside. Wow, what a chance that was. What a call from the assistant referee. Delton Colasso clearly offside over there. Here's Cyril Dias. Another foul. Lalrem Ruata is also on another yellow card, and this could have ended up with FC Goa being down to 8 men. They've completely lost the plot today. Boy, what could this do to the confidence of title contenders FC Goa? They look absolutely in shambles right now. Deggy Cardozo has a real job on his hands today. Before the next match, Delton Colasso, can he pull off some magic? Here's Delton trying to run past Chandan Gawas, but these guys, these Panjim Footballers, have really played well today. Janio Fernandez clears the ball. The nervous 90s for Panjim Footballers, but this is Cyril Dias running down the right wing, puts in the cross straight to Dylan Da Silva. Plays it up, but Prussill heads it out. He's in no mood to let his goal go to waste today, but Kapil Hoble is literally doing the last attack for FC Goa. Down the right wing, Delton Colasso, and that should be that. What a win, and jubilant cheers from the Panjim Footballers. They're all on their knees, they've given it their all. There are tears of joy for these young guns from Panjim Footballers. What an afternoon this has been. FC Goa down to 9 men. Prussill scoring that early goal in the first half, and Liston Cardozo, what an effort it has been from that man to completely dominate the right hand side. What a game this has been, what a thriller this has been. The headlines for tomorrow here from the Duler Stadium. It will be Panjim Footballers 1, FC Goa 0.
post-match interaction here at Duler Stadium with me, Clinton D'Souza. What a match it was. The Panjim Footballers are back on their winning wave, going home with 3 points against defeating the Gores by 1-0. And I have with me the head coach of Panjim Footballers with me over here. First of all, many congratulations. Back to a winning wave with 1-0 defeating the Giants Gore out there. How do you feel?
I feel very happy and professional of the boys. So we have to work more hard because in the between we were little panic after scoring, and then when we were 10 men down, we were little panic and we were giving the ball away easily. So we have to work on that and keep our cool and then play the coming matches.
We've also seen that your boys missing out that cool out there. There was lots of frustration coming out, the anger coming out. So what do you have to say on that?
No, I told the boys to keep your head cool while playing. You play tough, but you have to keep the head cool while playing, because unnecessary cards will miss the next matches and it will be a little problem for us.
Something positive that you will take back home from this match?
Yeah, we are happy because it's very difficult to score with this team and gain point. So I will tell the boys to see, this is the confidence. We have to win the other matches with good confidence, with playing good football.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, coach. We wish you all the very best in future. Well, that was the coach of the Panjim Footballers. I also have the goal scorer with me of Panjim Footballers, that is Prashil Kankonkar with me. Prashil, congratulations, your first goal of the season. How do you feel on that, scoring at the very 26th minute itself?
Yes, म्हाका बरी उमेद दिसली हांवें गोल मारलो म्हणून आनी आमची टीम बरी शेवली आमची बरी टीम.
तुवें पळय तो डान्स केलेलो, what was that dance all about?
ते मातशें ते सेलिब्रेशन करपाक बरी उमेद दिसली कित्याक फर्स्ट गोल ऑफ द सीजन आय प्लेड 4 फावटी शेवलो पूण फर्स्ट गोल म्हाजो. I feel happy.
You said you feel happy. Something positive that you will take from this match for you?
Yeah, we will do like this. आमी आनी मुखार वयतले शेवन अशेंच जिखतले आनी मागीर आमची टीम मातशी वयर टोटली.
Thank you so much, Prashil. Wish you all the very best, and we'll see you in more scoring line out there. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that's all we have in the post-match interaction here from the Duler Stadium. We'll see you tomorrow for another big encounter between the Garden Angels and Kalangut Association. For much more kickoff and entertainment, watch the Selvel Goa Professional League from 3:30 onwards here from the Duler Stadium.